Hi there, I'm Ekaterina Matveeva, linguist and founder of Amolingua and Lingua Plus. And today I'd like to talk with you about pronunciation, phonetics. A lot of people, when they're learning a language, struggle with pronunciation. And I don't think that it's something, bad. I had something similar, and as well, from time to time, I encounter that obstacle. The thing is, what I see out there, so many different approaches, just listening and repeating something mechanical. I believe it's not all. First of all, it seems to me that we need to prepare our muscles, like warm them up for sounds. Why so? Um, let's just imagine that there are so many different sounds, right? And when you try to speak, let's say from English to Spanish, you're going to use your English sounds in Spanish, and they are not the same at all. And also the places where the sounds are located. So when we are babies, babies are born capable of pronouncing any sound. And with time, during the first month, while listening to adults and starting speaking up, there, let's say, phonetical like base is formed, meaning that certain muscles start getting trained to pronounce certain sounds. And with that, what happens that children lose their ability to speak without accent by the age, more or less, by the age of 7. And it's connected to neuroscience, and there's certain areas in our brain that's responsible for this, exactly like of to processing the information, the audio information, and then, well, producing the exactly same sound. But what happens when we are adults that we can't just pronounce it exactly the same way? And of course, if you're playing music or you're singing, that helps. When I picked up music, it certainly helped me, especially like with Asian languages. However, when we start learning a new language, we need to take into account that we need to train new sets of muscles. It's like in a gym. So what do you need to do? For instance, you are coming somewhere from Latin America and you're trying to learn English and actually speak without accent. I know from my practice that for Spanish-speaking people, Spanish, especially from Spain, um, English accent, like especially British accent, can be really hard. And I feel you, and it's okay. It's just, again, it's just about the muscles. So what you need to do, you need to start with simple exercises. I call them in my course on Genius of Accents as 3 pillars. And the first one, I think it's like crucial. What you need to do, you need to smile and you need to say word lysytsa. It's a strange word, like some people from Slavic languages say that it's like a fox. Lysytsa comes from research and phonetics from Eastern Europe, well, like post-Soviet area, when linguists were trying to find a certain position and transition from well, foreign languages to English, yeah, for certain cultures. So when you say lysytsa, it happens that you get your list really thin, and you know that in well, especially in British English, you almost don't use lips at all. Just look at the royal family, right? And in this position, you can start trying just to speak without moving your lips and under it. And what we will notice, everything will be hurting. I mean, I'm okay. Yeah, like I'm talking. I'm also, yeah, wearing aligners that help me not to move my lips much. Yeah, if I was saying, you feel like I start doing this. Oh, I do. Oh, hello. Would you like a cup of tea? Oh, darling, just sit down. So I'm pushing the voice much deeper here into the throat. And if you start doing it, just practicing it, maybe well, a couple of minutes per day, you start training those muscles, the muscles that are responsible for, well, your cheeks, your tongue, and not your lips. So for everyone who uses a lot of lips in your native language, please remember, in order not to use lips in English, you need to say lysytsa and practice it. Now, of course, there are many other tricks that we're discussing in Genius of Accents, but I believe if you start with that, you will already notice a difference. Well, that's me, Ekaterina Matveeva, linguist, founder of Amolingua Lingua Plus. That's it for today. Bye.